Hi, classmates. My name is Courtney Stabler, and the career that I have chosen to profile today is that of a child life specialist. Um, Hopefully, I'll be able to offer you some insight into that career path, and maybe it's something that you might be interested in yourself as well. Let me get my profile up. Um, the typical working environment for that of a child life specialist is typically in a hospital setting, especially more likely in a large hospital setting where there is a children's hospital within, or, you know, children's floor or whatever in that hospital, if it's not its own child hospital itself. We have a few here in Arizona: Phoenix Children's Hospital and Cardin Children's Medical Center as well. Um, those would both definitely be places where child life specialists would be found. Um, the typical stressors that you might encounter as a child life specialist is you will definitely need to be prepared to deal with the sights and sounds and all of those things that, and even the smells that go along with working in a hospital. If those are things that could potentially bother you, this may not be a field for you. There are also the emotional stresses of working not only in a hospital but working with children, and with their families that are going through some very difficult medical experiences at that time, and you yourself will definitely need to be in a healthy emotional state in order to be able to help them in their difficult times. So those are some of the stresses that you might encounter as a child life specialist. Um, your typical benefits are very good that I have found as a child life specialist. When you're working for a hospital full time, you are generally guaranteed a excellent health care package along with other benefits and things of that nature. Your educational requirements as a child life specialist would be a bachelor's degree. You also are required to have certain specific coursework along with that bachelor's degree. You will also need 600 clinical hours for your internship. And in, I believe it's 2022, they are going to be advancing the educational requirements for a child life specialist, and you will need to have a master's degree to enter into that career. The starting salary for a child life specialist is between $30,000 and $40,000, and experience salary range is around $68,000 for someone who is more experienced in that field. My sister is actually a child life specialist, and that's how I have heard about this. And she absolutely, she loves it. It has been a field that's been a blessing to her and to those that she works with and serves. She just a neat little story happened the other day. She was off of work, and there was a child who has become very attached to her and is now refusing to go to any of his appointments or therapies or anything of that nature because he only wants my sister to take him and to be there with him. And we all need a day off, so she was not there and had a day off. And the other child life specialists that were there ended up having to make an Annie doll, Annie being my sister. They printed off a picture of my sister and taped it to a balloon. And this little boy carried around his Annie doll all day. So that was the only way they could get him to go to his therapies and other things that he needed to do at the hospital that day. And it's stories like that that really make me want to enter into this field and to make those connections, to touch children's lives like that, to let them feel safe when they are in a scary place and dealing with scary things, and also to be there to support their families, to know that despite these difficult times and challenges and unsureties, that there's someone that they can talk to, such as myself or someone who is a child life specialist, to help get them through those difficult and scary times. So that is what I have to share. I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to hearing from each of you. Thanks.